Howdy there, folks. So, in addition to being able to play as just Sonic, you can also play as just Tails. You can just play as Miles Tails Prower. And I know what you're thinking. Awesome! Can Tails do anything? Not really. He can do everything Sonic can in this game. He can technically fly, but you have no control over it in this game. Like, if you're running around as Sonic and you have Tails following you, which sucks, I hate it, then Tails, the computer's always going to be making Tails fly, like a lot of the time. But you, as the player, you can't do it. Yeah, it sucks, right? But hey, I'm still happy you get to play as Tails. He's an awesome dude. Everyone loves Miles Tails Prower, right? I really like his first name, but, you know, that has nothing to do with anything. Let's go after our third Chaos Emerald. And believe me, Aquatic Ruins is a bitch of a place to get special stages in. It is a bitch of a place to get special stages in. Anywho, I don't think I mentioned it yet, but in the special stages, you can actually jump. And this one is where they start requiring you to jump. Actually, you probably can get through it without ever jumping, but, you know, you're going to get hit a lot in this special stage. So, make sure you're jumping, folks. Make sure you're jumping and going over bombs and all that jazz. See, like right there, you probably would have gotten hit. Although you probably could have spiraled up along the wall if you did it right. There is one part, though, coming up here pretty soon, I'm pretty sure, where you have to jump or else you're going to run into a bomb. Come on, don't make me look like an idiot, game. You know, because I don't need help with that. I'm plenty good at making myself look like an idiot. Right there. Ha! See, I told you. Cool! I'm so sorry. Anyway, as you saw, bombs will be lined up in a circle. They're going to implement that into almost every single special stage from now on. And you have to jump between them or else you're going to take a hit. A funny thing about jumping, though, if you time it right, you can actually jump and still get hit by the bombs, but they won't actually hurt you. It's a split-second thing, and if it looks like you're going to hit a bomb and you can see it coming, and you don't think you can get out of the way, then jump, and then maybe you'll end up not getting hit. I do it from time to time. Anywho, though, we got our third Chaos Emerald, and it's red. Again, emeralds are supposed to be green, goddammit. They're not supposed to be other colors. That should be a Chaos Ruby. Again, though, well, not again, but I really don't care. I'm just bullshitting. Anywho, this is another stage that has water. Go fucking figure with a name like Aquatic Ruins, right? It's not that bad, though, if you stay to the top. In fact, I think you can get through here without ever touching the water. I don't know, my time in the water is so short that I don't care. I tried to do something right there, but my timing was off. I know, it's shameful. Basically, when you run through the signpost, if you time it right, you can jump back on screen. You can do this in Sonic 1 as well, I may have mentioned it. But anyway, you don't have to, it's just for fun. God, I fucking love the music in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Part of the reason that this game is almost as close to being perfect as can possibly be. I'm gonna go more into that in the My Thoughts video, because I'm actually doing one for this game. But anyway, one of the reasons is the soundtrack is just phenomenal. It is just phenomenal. It is excellent. Every single song is amazing and really, really fun. It's just an all-around perfect game. I fucking love this game. Aquatic Ruins can be a little tough if you go in the water. But again, you don't ever have to if you're good at the game. So one of the reasons that I decided to start up doing these Sonic games, because I didn't have to. I actually didn't plan on it. But actually, you know what, I'll save this for a bit, because we're at Dr. Eggman. And this boss fight's easy, no matter how you look at it. Basically, he flies back and forth, hitting the totem poles. You saw a little spear arrow thing get shot to the other side. You're supposed to jump on the spear or arrow thing and then jump into Dr. Eggman. However, if you stay on top of the totem poles, you can just sit there and keep taking pot shots at him, and he's gonna die. Yeah, I mean, he hit me, but whoop-de-doo. And huzzah, we freed the fucking penguins! You know, they're gonna rule the world someday. The penguins. I'm serious. They're gonna rule the fucking world. Anywho, let's rejoin Sonic in Casino Night Zone. I love this zone as well. I especially love the background. Look at that. That is freaking 16-bit fucking awesomeness right there. Casino Night Zone I actually think is the second easiest zone in the game. If not, I may even think it's the easiest. I mean, it's maze-like and whatnot, but there's only like 4... Ah, fuck! There's only like 4 badniks in the game, in this zone, and go figure, I happened to run into one of them, and he fucked up my groove.
You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Sorry. You were saying...
Goddamn badniks. I really piss around right here in this, half pipe? Nah, well, I don't know. In this area, because I wanted to show off the secret passage with a free Sonic. Which I didn't really need. I didn't really need it. This game is not hard, but, you know, it's not supposed to be. It's fun. Not that hard games can't be fun. Anyway, one of the reasons that I decided to start up these Sonic the Hedgehog playthroughs, I was actually going to do Kirby games instead, like at first, but I'll probably do some of them later. There's at least one Kirby game I know for a fact I'm going to do, but I digress. The main reason that I decided to do this is because not too long ago, my best friend, I recently found out, had never played a fucking Sonic game, ever. And I thought that was absolute blasphemy. I thought that that was just blasphemous. And I was like, oh my god. So, she happens to own a Wii. I bought her Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and sent it to her through the Wii. I love that you can do that. I did that. I sent it to her. She's played it at least once, and she liked it. At least she told me she liked it. She could have just been being nice. But hey, she has no problems being mean to me. Anyway, though, it kind of gave me this rush, this urge to do these Sonic games, and I'm so happy we're at my favorite one. I am so happy. Anyway, Casino Night introduced something that we actually saw in Sonic 1 for the Master System, but is gonna be so heavily implemented from here on, and that is the frickin' pinball flippers. Seriously, we're gonna see that in so many fucking Sonic games. There's even a Sonic pinball game, if you can believe it. Anyway, though, again, there's... The only things that are really gonna kill you here in Casino Night Zone are gonna be crushing. There's like no badniks at all in here. There's some spikes, but eh. Even if you get hit, you can pick up the rings, and yeah, spikes aren't any kind of a big deal. So yeah, Casino Night Zone, like I said, the only thing that would make it the second hardest zone in the game would be the boss. The boss can be potentially tough. Potentially, if you don't know what you're doing, which I happen to know what I'm doing. And speaking of the boss, we're gonna see him after I go through this special stage. Ha! You thought I was just gonna go to the boss. Anyway, this is where they start to up the challenge of the special stages a little bit, in my opinion. That being said, all of them except for the 7th are still ridiculously easy. A good tip I can give for these special stages is that you're going to want to watch ahead of Sonic, rather than right where Sonic is. Watch where the rings are coming from. Also, excuse me. Also, the camera, like, say, like, when the half-pipe turns to the right here, that gives, the camera focuses on the left wall, which tells you that, yeah, rings are probably going to show up on the left wall. This happens in most special stages, but, except for maybe number 6 and 7. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so watch ahead of Sonic, pay attention to the cameras, and avoid the fucking bombs. Again, if you jump at the last second when you're gonna run into a bomb, then sometimes it will save you. Not always, but sometimes. So that's a nice, helpful tip. And I fuck around so bad right here. I get just barely enough rings. Cool! I got just barely enough rings to make to make that checkpoint, and I'm so glad I did, because I really don't want to show you guys me fucking up a special stage. They go on quite a while. When you're playing, it's not a big deal, but I'm trying to spread out what I have to say about the special stages. so as to not bore you guys, which hopefully I'm not. If I am, then why the fuck are you still watching, you idiots? I'm kidding. Thank you for watching. A pink Chaos Emerald? Oh my god, it's a pink Chaos Emerald! We never see fucking pink Chaos Emeralds. That must surely be the best Chaos Emerald. I mean, it's pink. How could it not be the best, right? Right? Anywho, this is one of the harder bosses in the game, potentially. I don't know how the fuck I got hit there. That was bullshit. I even screamed bullshit when that happened. Luckily, I make up for it right there. Anywho, they want you to use the flippers and bounce into Eggman. The problem is, Eggman's always moving, and he's always got that electric spark thing on the bottom of him. And so it's really fucking hard to do that. Instead, what I like to do is stay on the ground, spin dash up the curve, and then jump off the wall into him. Follow the loop to, well, the half pipe rather, over to the other side, and then just rinse and repeat. He's always going to drop a bomb where you're standing, so right when he's about to get to you, then do it, jump, run past, the bomb will never hit you, and that's it for Eggman. He can be potentially tough. I know plenty of people who have a hard time with him, but yeah. Those are some small-ass bears. Did you guys see those? Those are some friggin' tiny bears. Holy crap. Do they make teacup bears? Anyway, stay tuned for part 3.